Hello, my Cancer and Cancer Rising friends, Sandra from foryourchi.com, and this is your monthly outlook with me for October of 2020. If you're new to this channel, welcome to it. This is where I do a 12 card spread based on the astrology, 12 houses of astrology, and each card reflects a different area of your life. So here on YouTube, we're going to go through the first 6 houses for free. I'm going to give you the tarot card and an oracle messages for each of the 6 houses, and then we do an extended reading 7 through 12 on Vimeo. You can find that below in the description box. So, before we start out, you guys know that you're the most psychic sign of the zodiac, right? So, having said that, someone at the beginning of October is trying to get one over on you. They're sneaky, or they're lying to you, or perhaps you have someone that's jealous of you, right? So, don't second guess yourself here. You guys, most of you already know who this person is, even as you watch this video, even if it's the beginning of October, and you haven't even experienced this yet. So don't ask yourself, how will I know it? Because your gut instinct will tell you instantly when it happens. Or for some of you, maybe it's already happened. But the question is, what are you going to do about it? For many of you, this is someone who keeps coming back and trying to BS their way into your life, or trying to BS you into doing something again for them that they don't deserve. Also, be careful who you are loaning money to. I would not loan any money to anyone or any item to anyone in October. And I gave that message out to a different sign last month, and I'm wondering if it was you guys. So your oracle message is yes. Use your intuition. Your intuition is telling you exactly what to do here. You have to listen to it and act accordingly. So this is an action card. Again, don't second guess yourself. You are getting true and accurate information at the beginning of October, and you do need to take an action regarding it, okay? Don't let this person do what they've done to you in the past. Even if this is a new person, you definitely need to put your foot down. This is not something that you can tolerate, because you're teaching people how to treat you in the future, right? Now, I did say don't loan money out, and we did pull a bummer card here in October in your house of money and your stuff. So, for some of you, you can totally avoid having a bummer card in your second house if you don't loan that money out, or you don't lend out your stuff, and particularly your vehicle, right? Which is why I love tarot, because I love to tell people what I see coming up in the cards and what they can do to avoid a bad situation. Isn't that great? But most of you that have gotten readings, you already know this. So, the universe wants to bring you the waves of prosperity. So let's say that you did have a disappointment here in money, and that you did do everything that you could to avoid it, and it still happened. If that is the case, know that that happened for a reason, to wash out the old, because this is a card of new prosperity that's coming in. It's a message of new abundance from a new source. So, you are being blessed regardless of what happens here in your second house in October. Isn't that great news? You're covered no matter what. Third house. So this rules your siblings. Also rules your communication. Victory and success is a great card. You could be having a message from a brother or sister that they have had a victory and they're very excited, and they want to tell you about something that they're excited about in October. Like their ship has finally, their treasure ship has come in. What they've been waiting on is exciting. Also, your communication feels blessed to me in October too. And the oracle message that goes with this card is healing heart. So either your heart is healing or your sibling's heart is healing as a result of this awesome energy and great news that's coming in October. I love, love, love this. Okay, this is great. Now, your house of home, so this is where you currently live. You have rest and rejuvenate. And so this means that you might be feeling extra tired in October. You definitely need more sleep. You need to take more naps. You need to get to bed earlier. Not on time, but earlier. Okay. And there is a reason for that. You are too tired to actually hear and act on divine guidance. This is a card of inspiration. Ready, set, go from the Mermaids and Dolphins deck. So there's definitely something that you need to do here, something that you need to put into action. This card is about your heart's desires and going for it. But if you don't get enough rest, you're not going to have the energy to go through with this. And there's definitely something that you need to go through with here in the month of October regarding where you live. Now, sometimes for me as a reader, the fourth house, if you guys have been watching my readings for a while, you know that the fourth house also rules the father. Your father could be feeling this as well. He could be feeling, or father figure, extra tired. He needs more rest. He's not getting good enough or genuine sleep. And once he does get this sleep, whatever way it comes, if it comes in the form of naps or nighttime or whatever, then he's feeling better that he can get up and go and do what he needs to do here and what he wants to do. This is not something that's a chore. This is like inspiration, passion. This is beautiful. Good for you. Okay, fifth house. For my single Cancers, you guys know this is your dating life. This is also the house of fun, socialization. Sometimes children fall in the fifth house here if you have multiple children, but most of the time they fall in the 11th house, which we will get to in the extended if you want to go to the extended. If not, that's okay too. So we have hope here. So this is hope that this part of your life is going to get better. You know, maybe you're looking for a different group of friends, a new group of friends, or maybe you're looking to upgrade your friendship somehow, or solidify them, or make them closer. So, and this is true for your dating life. You know, maybe you've gone through some sort of desert, dry spell, and you're hoping that it'll get better. I have nothing bad to say about this card. Hope is fantastic. You have to have hope and faith that things will get better in order for them to manifest. So please keep this hope. And I love the advice card, let yourself receive. The universe, the higher power, God, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. It's all one source, right? They're trying to tell you that your prayers have already been answered, but you have to get rid of that pessimistic voice in the back of your head and let this be the order of the day. Hope, 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 faith, faith, faith. The next thing you know, you're getting out of your own way and you are receiving, right? All right. The last house that we do on YouTube is the sixth house. And the sixth house rules your work and health. You have something trapped in fear here. So this is, you are afraid to make a move. For some of you, this is going to be about work. Maybe you're in a job where you really, really want to leave, but the money's good and you're afraid that you're not going to make this kind of money anywhere else. Not true. Perhaps it's true for you right now, but there is something that you can do in the future to fix this. Now, for others of you, You could have a health crisis, mini crisis situation, symptoms, right? And this could be chronic or acute. And it's freaking you out. Like, this is, you could be losing some sleep over this, which is not good because you're already told to get more sleep, right? But we have news here. You have great advice. Consult an expert. If you haven't gone to the doctor, you need to go to the doctor. For those of you that have gone to the doctor and that are getting sort of bad news here that's freaking you out, then you need to seek a second opinion. There's something about going to an expert that you haven't gone to already that is going to give you more different or additional information on this. And this same is true with your job, right? If you feel like you can't leave your job because you can't make enough money, then you need to consult an expert about that too. Maybe it's a career counselor that you need to seek out, or maybe it's a recruiter that recruits certain jobs in your area of expertise that can give you information about a different market that you didn't even know existed. Or maybe this recruiter already has a job that they're looking to fill, and you meet that requirement, and all of a sudden you get a new job that pays better than what you did before. Now remember, we've got this fantastic new money coming in here, and it's going to be very important to let yourself receive it, right? I've got goosebumps. I just love it when all these messages come together, you guys. Okay, so we're going to take it to Vimeo now. We're going to go through the 7th house, which rules your relationships. We're going to look at your bedroom life. Ooh la la. We're going to look at your school and travel. And I do see that there's a crossroads here. So this is going to be very important for you who have a trip booked, or who are thinking about going back to school, or who are already in school, because there's something big needs to happen here. We're going to look at your career and your mother. We're going to look at your children and your best friendships, and we're going to look at your 12th house, which is the future cards, and look for that in the month of, gosh, are we in January already? November, December, January. I can't believe it. For 3 months from now. All right, thank you so much for being here, Cancers. I'm going to put the information to have a private session with me if you guys would like to participate in that in the description box as well. Many blessings.